All right, welcome to our Friday workout. What do we got? January 29th. End of the week, end of the month. Whew. Steps, good. Hope everyone's having a good week out there. All right, get after it. Monday, first 45 seconds, some kind of cardio for your body to get warmed. Jumping rope, jumping jack, anything to hop around. It is cold. It is certainly cold. Cold in here, cold outside. So hopefully you're bundled up wherever you are, basement, living room, workout room. And you're gonna take your time during the workout, doing the warm up. Slowly get that body loosened up. Okay, it might take a little extra to get warm today. That's all right. We got almost like a bonus warm up with our first round today of our workout. Only 10 reps. So it's a good workout to slowly gear yourself up. As we're working through our lunge reach right now, and we go to our sumo. Wide squat, head up, chest up, hang out down low for a while. I like to get that sit bones as low as I can. Press against the insides of the legs, open up those hips. A little side to side. Every now and again, get a high knee pull. All right. I went into my extra layer mode today, so extra pair of sweatpants on, extra pullover on under my sweatshirt. Just makes it easy to stay warm. And we also fluctuate the temperatures in here. Heat will come on in between classes to crank it up a little bit. Then the windows are open a little bit as we go to our shoulder stretch. Work out that upper body a little bit. So temperature fluctuations are great in here. So I want those extra layers. Oh, what do we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Low attendance again on the 6. No one wanting to get up. We have more people at the 5 than at the 6 right now. That's weird. Where are all my 6 a.m.ers, people? Maybe still in bed, cozied up. All right. Some skaters now. Back to getting that heart rate moving a little bit. A little side to side action. Let's see who is not here. All right, side to side skaters. We're going to go to our instep stretch next. Take your time, get through it. Spend a little extra time here if you need to. This is one of our best stretches. Really get those hamstrings going. Hip flexors opened up. Nice, easy breath too. Good time to work on your breath. Nice, slow and steady, deep. All right, again, hang out down here for a little bit if you want to. We're going to our IT band stretch, which is just standing, crossing your legs over, working on the outside of the legs, stretching as well as the hamstrings. You're definitely getting a good hamstring stretch here. But the key is also get the IT band stretch, which tends to get a little tight on those who run a lot. So if you're a big runner, this is a good stretch for you. In general, it's a good stretch because it also gets the hamstrings. Anytime we can stretch those hamstrings is good. Next up, we're going to do our high knees and heel kicks. Getting moving again, getting moving. Get that range of motion, get those knees up, get those heels up. Say a workout today, it is a familiar Fast Friday format for many veteran. We're going to do 4 rounds. All right, we have our 2 sides of the workout, 2 sides of the room when we were spread out. Our dumbbell and kettlebell side, our Bosu or mat side. Right, every time you go from one side to the other, you do a different middle exercise. Round 1, we got push-ups in between each exercise. And 10 reps as we move on to our chest to knee to chest. Almost done with our warm-up. All right, so the flow is you got your one-arm V climbers, 10 reps, 4 in each side, 5 in each side. Then your 4 push-ups. Then you knee to opposite elbow. Feet are on the ball. Now, no one has a Bosu at home. These are all core exercises that can be done on the ground. No problem. So no one should be saying, oh, I can't do this workout because I don't have a Bosu. Nope, the Bosu is just there to enhance your experience. All of the exercises can be done from the floor or from your mat. All right. So anyways, you do your one-arm V climbers, 5 aside, 4 push-ups. Then you go to your knee to opposite elbow as we finish up with some cardio here, Jack in the Box. And then you move on to number 2, Curtsy Lunge, on to your 4 push-ups. And side plank crunch. And then all the threes, side plank row, the 4 push-ups, the seated rows, so on and so forth. So the first round goes by quick, depending on how fast you can do your push-ups. If you're a little bit slower on the push-ups, it's fine. If you need to go to the knees, that's fine. If you have some way to elevate your hands, get a set of boxes, get a couch, can work on your push-up technique. We've been doing lots of push-ups this week, right? It's been my focus, getting people better. But we got to go out there and talk about this workout. I'll be back. All right, guys, so hopefully familiar with this format. Turn this off. We have ourselves a Fast Friday, 4 rounds, right? 10 reps of all your outside exercises for round 1 with 4 push-ups done in between the dumbbell kettlebell exercise and your mat Bosu exercise. That's it. We don't do them both ways, just the one way. 10 reps for push-ups, 20 reps for squats, 30 reps for lunges, back down to 10 reps for round 4, and your 4 bunnies. At least you know most of these dumbbell exercises. You can obviously substitute dumbbell kettlebell depending on the weights. All the exercises over here can be done on the Bosu or on the ground as needed. The ones with explanations. The first one, knee to opposite elbow, so those are the feet are on the ball, the hands stay on the ground. You just bring your knee to opposite elbow. And then the other one is the feet are on the ground, the forearms are on the ball, and the knee comes to the same elbow. Other than that, you should know your side plank crunches. There's just half on each side. Same thing with the side plank hip drop. SS sprinter is the same size sprinter. So you stay on the same side, doing half the reps. The other side, half the reps. Any questions? Everybody rock and roll. All right. First round goes by quick, depending on how fast you do your push-ups, but it's a little extra bonus warm-up to get you toasty on this cold Friday. Happy Fast Friday. All right. All right, like little Ozzy to start our workout. Here we go, people. Here we go. Fast Friday. Got our one-arm V climbers, 5 on each side. Pump through those. And you're right to your 4 push-ups. Then we're going to knee to opposite elbow. This is where our feet are going to be on the ball. Hands will stay on the ground. You're bringing your knee to your opposite elbows. You get plenty of room to bring that knee underneath. Tap that opposite elbow. It's not a cross climber. It's not a mountain climber. Slow, controlled, knee to opposite elbow. 10 of them, 5 aside. That's it. Nice. And we go to 2, Curtsy Lunge. All right. And I think I put the Curtsy Lunge in just so I could see Sherry do her little, watch her shoulders go back just a little bit. She does a back lunge to the side, and then the shoulders kind of do a little, oh, she's going faster now. But it still has that perfect technique, shoulders up, long spine, not bending at all at the back. And we go right from those to 4 push-ups. Push-ups, push-ups, push-ups. So many push-ups today. Yesterday, Monday, Wednesday. All right, so side plank crunch. Again, on the ball, on the ground. You got options, 5 on each side. Keeping that core nice and tight. Nice, nice, nice. And side plank row. 2 sides in a row. But this is on your hand. Stack the feet if you can, 1 foot in front of the other if needed. 5 and 5, 5 and 5, that's all. That's good, that's good. Nice strong pace here. Again, keeping that spine nice and long. Don't let those hips drop. Try to get that nice long line from her shoulders all the way down to her heels. 4 push-ups. Then our seated rows are next. Again, on the ground, on the bosu. And then we got a Swiss ball. You can try it on that. Very difficult on a Swiss ball. All right, number 3 is done. Number 4, your split stance twist, dumbbell, kettlebell, slam ball if you got it. Doesn't matter, just keep that split stance, get that big range of motion if you can. Really twist, twist, twist. Switch your stance after 5. Good. And push-ups again. Nice. I'm looking at Henry over here. I can't see him in the camera, but he's got the shoulders below the hips for his seated rows. Woo. That gets the core working. All right, we're on number 4, knee to same elbow. So now the forearms are on the ball, and the knee comes up to the same side elbow. Good control, nice and easy, not rushing it. The reason we go slow, one reason to go slow is keep that core under some tension for a little bit, and just to display control of your body movements. Not a cross climber, not a mountain climber. It's a nice, slow, and controlled. All right, our plank V-drag. Every move is going to count as a rep, right? We go from our shoulder to our belly button to our opposite shoulder. Try not to wiggle or waggle those hips too much. Remember, you got a tray of drinks on your back. Trying to keep it level the whole time without moving. That's the whole point of the plank drags is your body's under some serious torque and to try to prevent anything from moving. 4 more push-ups. Side plank hip drop is next. And it's tough to see from this angle, but you should get that good strong side plank. All we're doing is dropping the hips to the ground and then back up. Nice, nice, nice. And our last line, sumo, high pull. So get a little wider with your stance. Dropping those hips. And pulling high with those elbows. Those elbows come up nice and high. Get that nice little trapeze work. Trapezius. Traps, we call them traps. Nice. Squeeze into those shoulders together. 10 of those. All right. Last of our push-ups. And we finish with same side sprinter, SS Sprinter. Same side sprinter. That just means to stay on one side to do all 5 reps. A couple of different ways. You go shoulders down to the ground and back up. You can stay shoulders up high the whole time. And both good ways of doing it. Both, I think, equally difficult. And that will equal round one. And that's it. Simple, right? Easy. So now we're going to do 20 reps of all our dumbbell and kettlebell exercises and our Bosu mat exercises. But instead of doing push-ups, we go to squats. So in between our one exercise in between our number one exercise will be our 4 squats. That's it. So we've got our one-arm V climbers, 10 per side now. I know we doubled the amount. But no problem for you guys. 4 squats. And knee to opposite elbow. All right, guys, I gotta go get something out of my truck. I'll be back in a second. Keep on watching Sherry. All right, back. All right, so what do we miss? Missed our Curtsy Lunge, 4 squats in the middle. Now we're on to our side plank crunch. 10 aside. Woo! That gets you. Man, it is cold outside. I brought my bike into work today so I can practice my bunny hops in between and after classes. It is way too cold to be riding today. All right. So we're on to line 3, side plank row. And feel like your hand is pushing through that ground, nice and strong through the shoulder. Shouldn't have too much of an angle on the shoulder. You know, ideally you try to keep it almost straight up and down. Slight angle is okay. You want to make sure it's a strong shoulder engagement, as well as the back, the spine. Right, the core is keeping those hips up. Stacking those feet makes it a little more difficult because it's not as much balance you have. So well done. And your squats. 4 squats. To our seated rows. All right, bring those elbows up and back as the knees come into the chest. I like to think about it like I had handles on my knees. So I straighten those legs out and my arms are straight. And then I pull the knees into my chest and pull the chest into the knees as well. Great exercise, seated row. Works up our lower abs. Split stance twist is next. Try to get as low as you can. You want your knee just barely touching that ground. Just a kiss, and then back up. If you can, try to get a big range of motion. I guess where you feel comfortable, you know, make sure your spine's feeling good. 10 on one side, 10 twists on the other. Time to heat up with my red light as well. I'm not joking around with this cold. That means I gotta take off some layers to get this thing on my skin. Let it heat up for a few minutes before that happens. All right. Did our push-ups, did our squats, got our knee to same elbow here, right? Again, you can do this on the ground, forearms on the ground, a little less range of motion, a little less room for your knees to come up. You got to really kind of come up on the side. Totally doable. You could go up to your hands if you needed to for this one. Really, it's about the core. It's about good shoulder engagement. That's plank V-drag. I'm realizing now that that's 2 planks in a row. Plank, knee to same elbow, and plank V-drag. I do my best not to have too many of the same motions in a row, but sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. But just how it goes in life sometimes, right? Gotta get ready for everything. Just 4 more squats. And side plank hip drop. On the Bosu, get that little extra range of motion because you're a little bit higher up. Get that big old dip. You can keep your feet stacked to make it a little more difficult. 1 foot in front of the other makes it a little more manageable. Nice, nice, nice. All right, on to our last line. Sumo high pull. Find that rhythm, find that pace. You don't want to be bouncing off the ground with the kettlebell, but I almost feel like you're dropping those hips, squeezing at the end, pushing on the way up, and then right into that high elbow pull. Yes, get that groove on. Now, inevitably, some of these motions are going to mimic some of the middle exercises. That's just the way it goes. So, sumo high pulls is a squat motion, and we go right to our 4 squats here in the middle. It's all right. We're used to doing lots of squats, right? All right, same side sprinter to finish round 2. Nice, 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 nice. All right, we're on to round 3 now. Round 3. Gotta have some patience with this round. We go into our 30 reps. All right. 15 aside. All 15 and 15. Nice work. Then we go to our lunges in the middle. All right. Did our lunges, did our knees. Excuse me, get our lunges, knee to opposite elbow, and now we get our curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunge. Ooh. That'll take some time. That'll get the hamstrings working. All right. Curtsy lunges to regular lunges. And now we're on to our side plank crunch. 15 aside. Again, find your rhythm, find your pace. On the ground, on the Bosu, on a Swiss ball if you're really up for that challenge. If you need to break some of these down a little bit too, if 15 is too much at one time in a row, go to 5 and 5 3 times, go to 7 and 8. You know, find ways to get through it. That's all we got to do. One rep at a time, and then if the next rep is too hard, move on to something else and go back to it later. Side plank row now onto our third line. Oof. These guys are moving. These guys are moving. All right, other side, 15. Get into that rhythm. All right, well done, well done. Good deal, good deal, good deal. All right. Forward lunges. Man, when we do this workout in a full size gym and you're gonna go from one side to the next, it takes a little longer because you gotta run to the middle, run to the other side, show your back. So there's definitely a lot more walking around. But I also feel like it would take a lot longer. I mean, I know walking around will make it take longer, but right now, Sherry and Haley out there in the corner are cruising through this workout. Cruising through it. They're gonna be done early, I think. We'll see though. We'll see. Bunnies always slow everybody down. That's our fourth round middle exercise. So we'll see how we go. And we're halfway done with the third round. So, but going at a good strong pace. Going at a good strong pace. right, get the split stance, twist. Try to get those. That knee is low, the back knee as low as you can. Lock it in there. And try to get a big old range of motion. If it feels all right, I'm going to try to twist pretty far side to side. Try to get that good spinal twist going. Use those obliques nice and strong to stop yourself and then turn back to the other side. Use those obliques. All right, all right. And to our lunges. All right. Did our lunges. Now our knee to the same elbow. Nice, nice, nice. Nice long spine. Squeezing those glutes. You can make it a little harder by pulling down your elbows towards your midsection. Really squeezing that core nice and tight. Again, feeling like someone's going to kick you in the ribs. So you hold on extra tight. All right, good strong plank here. Good strong plank. Again, trying to keep those hips as square as you can. By pulling on that weight, it creates a lot of torque, and that's why those hips will twist. You're doing your best to prevent that twisting from happening. All right, take an anti-torque, anti-twist by holding on as tight as you can. Got our lunges. Back to that Bosu for side plank hip drop. Moving through this one quickly, moving through it. All right, all right, all right. Finish with our fifth line. All right, all right, all right. Good work, guys. Good work. If you're keeping this pace, man, you are working hard. You are certainly working hard. And the thing is, Sherry's not going through each exercise wicked fast by any means. It's just that there's no rest in between, right? From one exercise to the next to the next. And that's the definition of high intensity interval training. You get a quick look up at the board and grab the next weight, and then you go. You can tell she's in a good groove when she starts the dance moves. All right. Busting out 30 sumo high pulls. Let's see. Does she have it in her to go straight through with no rest? I think she does. Can you guys follow suit at home? It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Oof. Just gotta get that rhythm. Just gotta tell the mind to pipe down a little bit because the mind wants to tell you, hey, you're working too hard. Oh, she did stop. Well, mass break. Gotta give her that. Gotta give her that. Mass break. That's fine. Then she'll bang out the rest. But you gotta listen to the mind when it tells you gotta breathe. That's for sure. But sometimes the mind will play tricks on you and be like, hey man, you need to slow it down a little bit. We're not able to handle all this load, but it can handle a lot more load. The body can handle a lot more load than the mind will have you believe. That's for sure. It's a defense mechanism. it's made there for a reason, but you can play with those lines a little bit. Right? And that's what these intense exercises will do. They'll push the limits. So you shut the mind off a little bit when it tells you it's too much, it's too much. And be like, it's not too much. Not yet, anyways. Usually the body knows where its limits are. The mind always adds a couple percentage points to those limits just to be on the safe side. So it's all about playing inside that area of just past the mind's limit, just before the body's limit. And of course, when the body can't do it, the body stops. And that's it. Too hard, and then just too much lactic acid built up. You just can't do it anymore. So you can get to that point, and then you get pushed past that mind telling you to stop. It's an accomplishment, right? It's not easy sometimes to ignore the voices in your head, right? That's why meditation is such a great practice to really quiet things down. And talked earlier this week about intuition, and when the voices in your head can be quieted and slowed down, and you can kind of listen to your gut, your second brain, right? Where the real intelligence comes from, your intuition, right? Your higher self, if you're into that kind of stuff, it is definitely worth looking into. All right, so finished round 3, and we are on to round 4, the bunny round. Now, this typically takes 10 to 12 minutes, so we're in good shape to be finished early. Now we're back up top with our one-arm V climbers. So we go down to 10 reps. That's it. 5 on each side. And then we go to the bunny. All right. Most all manic veterans should know the bunny is an exclusive manic exercise, at least the name is. Never seen this done or heard of anyone doing it like this before. It's the combination of your burpee, squat 180 jump, squat 180 jump, lunge jump, lunge jump. This is why I like this workout, because basically it puts together all 3 rounds. We did push-ups in round 1. We did squats in round 2. We did lunges in round 3. And what is a burpee? Well, it's basically a push-up. And then the squat 180, and the squat 180, and then lunge, and the lunge. Oh, yes, sir. It'll burn it up. Burn it all up. Nice job, nice job. Then we move on to knee to elbow. Feet are on the ball, hands stay on the ground. Again, you can do this on the ground. The feet, plenty of room for the hands on the ground to get those knees to the opposite elbow. All right, number 2, curtsy lunge. Last of our curtsy lunges. Again, it's a unique lunge. I think we'll find some different spots for people to get sore. Speaking of which, I had a lot of people tell me they were pretty sore from Monday's workout. Monday, Tuesday, a lot of people felt pretty sore from. Anyone feeling sore from the Wednesday workout? Wednesday, Thursday? Ooh, might be feeling it over the weekend for this one. We'll see, we'll see. All right, back to bunnies. 4 bunnies. That's it, that's it. We just kind of bang right through it, bang right through those bunnies. Oof, don't want to lose track of the bunnies. Make sure you sticking to the 4. No more than 4. No more than 4. I hear you doing more than 4 bunnies. I'm gonna come charge you extra. All right, side plank crunch. No. She missed the side plank crunch. bet she figures it out. Because the bunnies will be too fast. All right, all right. All good, all good. Back on track. Side plank crunch. She already did our side plank row. So then she goes to the bunnies. Back to bunnies. All right. Popping, popping, popping. All right, all right. Seated rows, seated rows. Oof. Only 10 feels like a break, right? All right. Halfway done with round 4. With our split stance twist now. All right. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Get through it, get through it. Nice job, guys. Nice job. All right, knee to same elbow. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Nice little finish. All right, plank drag. Almost there, almost there. Ooh, all right, let's go with our bunnies. Second to last set of bunnies. Cruising, cruising, cruising. All right, all right, all right, man. Again, these workouts used to take forever. For some reason now, we're moving much faster through them. Sometimes when I take an old workout and bring it into today, sometimes I gotta add things to it and modify it to make it a little longer, to make it a little tougher. But I thought this would be tough enough as it was, but I guess not, man. People are cruising out. I say this with tongue in cheek because when I do this workout, I will do the full hour. I'll take my time just because I'll go maybe a little bit heavier, so that'll slow me down. But take a little more breaks between certain exercises as needed. But some people just got that one speed only, and that's all the way through. No stopping. So that's what's great about this workout is that you're gonna get what's best out of it for yourself. Some people like to cruise; they're gonna get through it a little early. Some people, like to go a little heavier, take a little more time in between each, take a little longer. But it's still a great workout. It is still a great workout. As we go to our last set of bunnies for Sherry, she will get to the little bonus round. I added a little extra there for the final. For some people who I knew would be finished early, 200 flutter kicks. Why not? Why not? And we finished with same side sprinter for the workout, but again, we have some time. We do those flutter kicks. Now, some people just can't stop working and they need that full hour of work. You could always go through the core one more time and do just the core or the mat exercises, I guess, for lack of a better term. It is all core stuff, but the Bosu mat exercises could be done one more time each as a bonus after the flutter kicks. Here we go with our 200 flutter kicks. Keep those legs straight, hands into the hips. That'll help. All right. All right. I like the flutter kicks. It seems like an easy enough exercise, just moving those feet, but keeping the core tight. It adds up. It'll add up. Oof. I see some are even going into a fifth round. They're going right into the one-arm V climbers again. Maybe you can go through a whole round of this. 10 reps of everything, skipping the middle exercise. Oof. That's a possibility. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Let's see. Gotta finish the flutter kicks first. Those definitely will add up. Oof. All right. Well, I think that might be just about it, guys. I think more flutter kicks to go, but if you are done, that is fantastic. I think this video is about finished because, well, if you're at home and you're ready to be done with the workout, that's fine. If you want to keep working for a full hour, I would say do all the core exercises or just do each exercise one more time with 10 reps, no middle exercise. That'll get you a few more minutes on there. If you want to be done, you can be done. It's Friday, you earn that weekend, you work throughout this whole time. That is a fantastic workout if you're able to keep pace. Now, if you're still going and you got this video on and just hopefully you are able to get through the rest of it on your own because, yeah, we're going to turn this thing off. Or we can watch Sherry do a few more core exercises. Hollow body rock, that'll burn you up. That'll burn you up, for sure. Oh, I see Haley out there she's trying some pull-ups. She's doing knees to elbow. Oh, hanging mountain climbers. All right, so I think we're gonna call that a day. Hope you guys enjoyed this workout. good old-fashioned fast Friday. Harken to the day when we could be all over the gym and have a partner in our lane and all that fun stuff. You guys did fantastic getting through it all. So kudos to you. You earned your weekend, whether you're doing this today on a Friday or on a Saturday. It is a chilly weekend, so make sure you're bundled up. All right, stay warm, stay safe out there, and we'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys. Appreciate you.